Hey, with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reporting in for 2017, 5,977 lives lost due to pedestrian accidents, slightly down from 2016's of 6,080. Uh, this next topic that we're going to be discussing is probably maybe I think the future of hopefully we're reducing these fatalities, pedestrian fatalities. So let's get into it and let's see. Two fourth graders in Boston came up with an idea of using 3D painted crosswalks to fool unsuspecting drivers into slowing down their vehicles as they came approaching these crosswalks. Let's read into the story from CBS Boston, Channel 4. Okay. Medford CBS. It's a crosswalk that makes you think with the emphasis on the stop. The 3D crosswalk at the Medford school appears to rip off of the street. It's a safety idea hatched by two elementary students. The multi-dimensional message is simple: slow down. I love it. It looks amazing. Exactly how I pictured it and more, says 10-year-old Aisha, a fourth grader at the Brooks Elementary School in Medford. She's talking about an amazing illusion painted on the driveway of her school. It appears to have popped right up at you. Let's see if we can pull this image up, which is pretty interesting. When you're walking, you can tell it's painted, but we hope is when the driver is driving down, they'll see a three-dimensional barrier and slow down. By looking at it, if I'm coming up to this crosswalk and I'm seeing this, yeah, I'm going to think, uh-oh, some kind of safety blocks. This is a pretty novel idea. And this idea of 3D printed zebra crosswalks have been around in Iceland and in Europe. So here are some more examples of these crosswalks. So if you're basically like, unfortunately, majority, probably 80% of today's drivers today are distracted with their smartphones, texting, you know, driving, GPS. It's very easy to get distracted. But when you have something like this that, subconsciously gets back in their mind that, oops, something's coming up, I think it'll work out. Plus, there's also economic factors as well. If local governments implement a plan like this, such as paint's cheaper than actually constructing a speed bump or speed curbs or roundabouts. Um, and if the local city governments don't have the employees trained properly, they can always open it up to bids to local artists in their communities to take on the task of doing this, and it also helps out the I believe the community and the economy, local economy. So that's my opinion for this particular topic. That way, I think we should suggest this to our local city governments to implement something like this on areas that we know that are prone to speeding. Unfortunately, I have it happen on my street. Even though I'm not in a school zone, I have it on my street. People will come bearing down early in the mornings because of traffic is backs up on the main thoroughfare, and they'll cut through here as a side cut off, and they'll go speeding down, even though you have signs saying that, watch out for kids and everything. If we were to paint something like this onto our street here, I think that would may discourage somebody. So, what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below in the comments down below. Also, if you're not following us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, be sure to follow us there at Gear Vlogz. And stay tuned for our last story of the day. I'll be live streaming at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Coparts Auctions, the regional Pacific region auctions. So stay tuned for that. Thank you.